Hey, so welcome back to another Kyle Minger Show video. And if you guys are new and coming into the Kyle Minger Show, what I normally do, I normally just do reviews for Disney Plus, Netflix when I go see movies in theaters. Sometimes I do trailer reactions on my channel, which I've been doing a lot lately. Sometimes I'll also do theater videos, unboxing videos, and gaming videos, which I haven't done any of those in a long little while. But today, guys, I'm going to be doing a review for the Obi Wan Kenobi series, Part 1, Episode 1. Yeah, so I did the liberty of watching it already, and I didn't really want to do a short little intro, but I gotta say the episode was really good. But before I continue on, if you guys are a big Star Wars geek and you love the series and you love the franchise and you've been keeping up with all the movies and all the shows, I totally recommend you guys go see this right now. It's an awesome episode. The first episode is just fantastic. So let's talk about it, guys. Alright, so if you guys have been around for my channel for a very long time, you guys know that Wes and I are really big Star Wars fans. And since now with all these new shows that are coming out, and Disney LucasArts is just dropping more shows for us, Obi Wan Kenobi, and then we're getting a freaking Andor show, which the trailer for Andor just dropped not even like a day or two ago, which I got to do a trailer reaction for it, so stay tuned for that. And we're beginning Acolyte, Ahsoka, and a few other shows too. So expect me to do some more videos for you guys in the near future for those ones, because it's gonna be very intense. But a lot of people are saying, I've been hearing this a lot. A lot of people are saying that it was ever since the second episode. A lot of people are saying that Darth Vader should get his own TV series. But I think after I see the next episode by tomorrow for you guys doing a review, I can probably see why a lot of people are saying that. So until then, here's my full review for episode 1. So I'm gonna make this short as I can, because there's a lot of it happened during this episode. So in the beginning of part 1, we noticed that it did a whole recap of all the movies ever since Obi-Wan first encountered Anakin when he was a kid on Tatooine, and then it went through the entire montage of him growing up through the Attack of the Clones, of Obi-Wan training him, what Qui-Gon told him to do, and then proceeded on with the Revenge of the Sith, and him slowly turning to the dark side, and then he became actual Darth Vader at the end, and then after that, it actually showed almost the beginning of Order 66 at the Jedi Temple in Coruscant, and I kind of recognized Coruscant from the start when they first started the episode, because I saw the Jedi younglings, and I saw the Jedi Master, and then when the clones came into the room, the Jedi Master started to deflect all the blaster fire, and the younglings were able to escape, I think, but there's this cool little fight scene between the Jedi Master and a whole bunch of clones in the Jedi Temple attacking everybody. I mean, I would have saw Anakin in the background, like killing the Jedi Masters or the Jedi Knights, but I was trying to pay attention to that, and I didn't see him. So I was like, but it would have been pretty interesting just to catch him in the nick of an eye, like in the background somewhere, just like something like that. But They're waiting until we get to see him in the later episodes of Obi Wan Kenobi. So, and then after that, proceeded on with the show. It showed Obi Wan Kenobi on Tatooine, and he has a job working as a meat. I think he works like a meat plank where he cuts meat and sends it off to people that want to eat on the planet. I think it's like a meat shop or a slaughterhouse or something like that, where they cut meat and they send it off to people to buy. So, and lately he's been slicing a couple of meat for himself, because he has his own ride where he goes. It's one of those creatures in the episode in Phantom Menace. You remember that one creature that went, and then Jar Jar went, "Ooh, pee, what's that?" That creature, that riding creature. I don't know the name for that creature exactly, but Obi-Wan is actually riding that for the entire episode, and it's actually kind of cool. And I was like, oh wait, I recognize that creature. It's in episode 1. That's awesome. So, and there's a lot of cool things I noticed through the episode. Like I saw some slightly some iconic characters. Then we got to see the Inquisitors, which was pretty cool. So the Grand Inquisitor looks awesome. Then the third sister, and then the other Inquisitor. I think the Inquisitor with the hat. I think, which Inquisitor is that one? Is that I can't remember his name. I've seen Rebels. I can't remember that one's name in particularly, but you guys can say it in the comments below. But yeah, so the third sister, his name is Riva, or Reva, or Riva, or Riva. I think it's pronounced Riva. I think. So basically, she is trying to find some Jedi survivors on Tatooine, and they encountered one. Oh, there's another Jedi survivor on Tatooine. It's just not just Obi Wan Kenobi, but she doesn't know that Obi-Wan, because she's apparently hunting, trying to find Obi Wan Kenobi for Darth Vader, and then so in the meantime they find this other guy, and throughout the entire episode we notice that he finds Obi-Wan and he says like, Master Obi Wan Kenobi, what happened to you? You used to be a great Jedi, and then then Obi-Wan told him to hide his lightsaber in the desert, bury it, and then go on with your life, live out your life. Because he decided that in the last 10 years, he doesn't want to, reveal himself because he wants to stay hidden so he can look after Luke Skywalker. And during the process, he dropped off. He was able to buy this toy starship from a Jawa in his house, and it's actually kind of cool because that's an Easter egg. Because in the New Hope, we saw Luke playing with a toy starfighter ship. And that's the same ship that Obi-Wan gave to the Lars house after he went there at night and he dropped it off. And then later on, and after maybe a minute or so, we see Owen Lars throw it on the ground in front of Obi-Wan after he got it from work, and Obi-Wan's just like, what? So I can't come to your house and give a gift to Luke? And apparently Owen wants Obi-Wan to stay away so they can have a normal family. But he's like, well, I gotta look out the boy. At one point, he needs to be trained. He's like, oh wait, just like you trained his father. And he just has his, Obi-Wan just has his look. And it's like, yeah, well, it's not gonna go that way. I don't think he's gonna turn to the dark, because he thinks he's not gonna turn to the dark side, right? So. But yeah, so then the episode proceeds on, and then we get to see Princess Leia when she was younger, and she is on Alderaan, which Alderaan's all beautiful. It looks awesome. And then we got to see Bail Organa, and we got to see Bail Organa's wife, and then we got to see in the background. There's one point where there's this party going on, and Leia's there. We're seeing her cousins, supposed to be family cousins, and. She gets into a fight with her cousin, or one of her cousins, and then in the background, if you pay attention, you can see C-3PO talking to somebody. I was like, wait, that's C-3PO! Oh my god! And I was like, wait, where's R2? I was looking around and I was like, I don't see R2 anywhere. So I was like, oh, come on. But that was kind of cool. We got to see C-3PO in the first episode, so that's awesome. I love it. Thank you, LucasArts, for throwing C-3PO in there, because I think slowly they're trying to reveal some original characters from the prequels to the old movies to now. So, maybe R2 shows up in the second episode. I have no idea, but I'm trying to refrain from looking at people's reviews on TikTok and YouTube, so I'm not trying to spoil it for myself. But yeah, I thought that was kind of cool to see C-3PO in there, and then later on in the episode, the third sister shows up again on Tatooine. He goes to, I think, Mos Eisley, and she encounters Owen Lars, convincing him, trying to tell where the Jedi is. And Obi-Wan was in this little cab, I don't know, kind of looks like a freaking reactor tube thing with his with his ride animal thing, and he was trying to stay hidden from the Inquisitor, from the third sister, and the other one. So, and then they showed a hologram of the other Jedi that was trying to stay hidden, that Yao mentioned earlier, and then they left, and then Obi-Wan thanked Owen for not saying anything about him, and he says, thank you for what? And he's like, well, Owen doesn't really care about, Ben, aka Obi-Wan, as much, because he's trying to have Obi-Wan stay away from Luke. So, yeah, and then after that, we got to see some more of Princess Leia. Then she's quite the explorer, apparently. And then she's exploring out to the woods of Alderaan. And then and you guys have probably seen a whole bunch of reviews people have already been breaking down on the first episode already. It's been out since yesterday. She gets kidnapped by a bunch of I think bounty hunters, and then we find out that they got hired by Reva, the third sister, Inquisitor, and she's trying to lure out Obi-Wan. So in the next episode, Obi-Wan gets forced by Bail Organa because he went to Tatooine and told him to go find Princess Leia because she got kidnapped, and he's the only one he trusts in order to save her. So in the next episode, we're going to expect to see Obi-Wan travel out of Tatooine to abandon his mission of looking after Luke because he has no choice and to go save Princess Leia. And he has to go to this place called Dubai. I think it's pronounced Dubai, the planet. It starts with D. I don't know if I'm saying it right. But yeah, so in the next episode, he's going to go to some other planet to go find and save Princess Leia. So the first episode was really good. I really enjoyed it. So I think the review for the rating, I gotta give it a 4.7 out of 5. So that's my review for the first episode of Obi Wan Kenobi show. So stay tuned for tomorrow because I'm gonna go doing the last review. Not the last. I'm going to be doing the second review for the second episode tomorrow, and I'm feeling, this show is getting so good, guys. I'm really liking it. I'm glad that they released it, and for the next episode, the third episode supposedly is going to be coming out next Wednesday too. So I'll see you guys on the next Wednesday as well when the third episode comes out. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoy it, and that's my review, and I'll see you guys tomorrow when I do my next one. And, it's gonna be so good. I love it. Oh, and forgot to mention, I love the fact that he went through he went out to the desert, starts digging a hole, and we see his lightsaber and Anakin's lightsaber sitting right there, and he grabs it, and he takes it along with him to go find Princess Leia. I was like, let's go! Oh, I love it. Oh, this is going to be a great show. I just know it. And I can't wait to see Darth Vader when he shows up. Oh, it's going to be awesome. Woo! Alright, see you guys next time. And peace, and have a good weekend, or school, or work, or whatever you guys are doing these days. So, peace out, and I'll see you guys in the next one.